So you have created or thinking about creating a course based on your vast knowledge and experience in the beauty business. So you want to create a course. So what do you do? How do you do it? This is what we're going to talk about today. Today with your boy Wick. If you don't know me, this is your boy Wick. Wick. Shut up. Okay. This is based on my experience because I have considered creating courses. And in the past, when I looked at creating a course, whether it's going to be for me, since I'm not an esthetician, it would be a sales or marketing course, or how to get more client course, or lead generation course, something of that sort. What would be the process? How would I do it? And this question came from Lisa Nelson Ruiz. Like, I'm looking advice on how to create a digital presence with teaching. I have so many steps completed, but can't seem to finish or tie it all together. Okay, I'm going to share with you one of my secrets of business that has, one, saved me an obscene amount of time, two, helped me create valuable information instead of creating something that bombed, and three, how to do this with very little money being spent. Because one of my top rules in business is money in. Business is money in. It is so freaking easy to just give money out. And for example, Lisa, some of the things that's question, I pay for a domain, need to connect with the host, connect the SEO, marketing, and all the front of customers online. Connecting with the link tree, the SEO marketing, meaning you can spend so much money on this. You can easily just drop like 10 grand and get this course thing going, or hire people, or this or that. But I would advise against that. I would do this instead. This is called, and I learned this when I was doing research on my stuff, because I was thinking about releasing a course and I opted not to do that at this point in time, maybe later, but not right now, is and just to go really quickly into this, I'm looking at that. I have so many steps completed, but can't seem to finish or tie it all together. So these are a lot of pieces. And when you release a course, you want it to be a good course, right? It's people will judge it, this, that, and the other. So what do you do? How do you save time? How do you save money? I call this, and if you see right behind, right, you see that? My whiteboard. This is what I would do. I would let the audience create the course for me. So first step is I would, let's just say, Lisa, you already have a general idea. Go, this is what I'm going to teach. I'm going to be teaching, whatever it is, right? I'm going to be teaching how to manage acne. I don't know what it is that you're working on, but whatever it may be, I'm going to teach a course on how to deal with acne. Cool. What I would do is, if you already have a lot of the information, do it before you invest on the online strategy, the online purpose, the marketing, the this. I would, one, create a general one, meaning keep it simple enough, and we call it a whiteboard webinar. A whiteboard webinar. You got a webinar, you talk about, this is a problem, this is what we're going to go over, and you basically just teach it very openly, casually, like this. You market it within the people in your community or people you know, and you market for a very inexpensive amount. Like, if your course, if it's going to sell for $1,000, $5,000, $15,000, whatever it may be, you market it for something very inexpensive. Like, hey, this course at some point is going to sell for $5,000, but because it's the beginning portion, I'm only going to do it for $97. You put it together, your course, and you do it just like this, without all the fancy slides, without the fancy PowerPoints, you basically teach it just like I'm talking right now. Go, okay, this, that, and you just have it on a whiteboard. You grab one of these things, it'll cost you $100 for that, this thing, whatever. And you create your course and you teach the course like that to a limited amount of people. So why do I say this? Is one, it's going to help you create a more in-depth course. For example, one of the things that you mentioned was that I have so many steps completed, but can't seem to finish or tie it all together. Okay, what this is going to do is, one, first, you pre-sell the course. You go, hey, everybody, this course is going to be da-da-da, but because I'm just starting it, I am releasing it right now for an introductory price of this, da-da-da. So first thing will happen, you pre-sell it and go, this course, this webinar is going to be on this date. One, that's going to put a fire on under your booty, because it will create that urgency for you to go, okay, I got to really, really put this all together now, because I'm going to be doing it in 2 weeks or what have you, right? That's one of the advantages. Advantage number two is when you're teaching the course, you're going to get, you want to make it interactive. So whether you're doing it on Zoom or Google Meetings or whatever option is, do it in that aspect. So people can start asking you questions right then and there. So you're talking about this, does that make sense? Do you see how this can help that? And people are like, well, no, what about this? Because the most valuable part of creating a course is getting some of these questions and this feedback ahead of time, right? And that's something I highly recommend. One of the interesting things about this group that I'm heavily involved with, one of the reasons one thing I use it for is a think tank. I will ask a ton of questions. I'll get feedback. What about this? What are you looking for? How about this? When it comes to marketing, ... So I got so much feedback that it basically helped me create the course or create the information or what have you. And that's just been freaking, oh my God, just a game changer, right? Because I have that constant feedback I am getting, right? So before you spend your time, your money, your energy, and all of that stuff in marketing and web page design and SEO and getting somebody to do graphics and a video and putting it all together, I'm telling you, take, and this is one of my valuable tips in terms of business. Before I spend a lot of money, and when I speak, a lot of money, it's like I will literally not spend $1,000, not even $1,000 on like even this course or something like that. I will not even spend that much unless I test it out first. Because you know what would suck is just because it's a good idea in my mind, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna do a course on how to reduce butt acne. Some people have butt acne. That's the only thing that came to my mind. I don't know. People have butt acne. It happens. But butt's acne with skin, right? What are you gonna do? Anyways, so in my mind, I was like, oh, so much butt acne out there, people struggling with butt acne. I'm gonna create this course, this seminar, this thing, whatever, on how to the solution. But it may not go that well. People may not be interested. If I can't get somebody to buy my butt acne course that I'm going to be later selling for $3,000, if I can't get people to be interested in it for $97, right, or a reduced amount, even $49, whatever, right? Step one is to do it where you are selling it at a radically reduced price. Give it all away. Don't be like, well, I'm only going to do it for $49, so I'm not going to share with this, and this. No. Give it all out as if these people are paying you that $5,000, and then get the feedback. What did they like? What didn't they like? What questions did they have? And as you're going back and forth with that interaction, you're going to be able to have that interaction help you create your course and the flow. And does this make sense? And maybe even take some parts out that they like, well, no, I really didn't understand that, or that part lost me. I didn't even pay attention, or this. And to do that on a freaking simple whiteboard, right? Don't become a slave for technology. A lot of the times we're like, well, I want it to look this way. Dude, it's not about how it looks. It's about how valuable the information is and how it is delivered, right? Google is, if you look on Google's homepage, it's just Google with a big thing. Craigslist hasn't changed since whatever. So many times I feel, and I was victim to it because I'm stupid as hell, is I'm like, oh, I want it to look this way and this way and this way and this way. Well, it doesn't matter what it looked like. It didn't sell anymore. Right? It wasn't about how it looked. It was about how it was delivered, the information, and how valuable that information was to the clients, right? So that is my advice. That is what I would do before you spend your time on Kajabi and this and this and this and this, is to do an informal way. Test it out, please. Test it out. Make sure the information is good and let the audience, I'm telling you, it is such a game changer when you're doing or delivering a course or information, etc. And the audience is interacting with you and you're like, I didn't even think about that. Something that so many times, I cannot tell you how many times I've been freaking wrong because I thought this was valuable and it just bombed. It's like, no, we weren't even interested. I'm like, I thought wrong. I thought wrong, right? So start with that. Keep it simple. If you can do it simple and explain it on a whiteboard and get that information and help them, let them help you create that course. And at that point, you have something to work with and sell. And you know, the best part is once you do that, and make sure you record everything, make sure you take notes, make sure you do that, you're on that mission to start. But so many times I feel, and I've been a victim for this myself because I've done stupid stuff, is I'm going to do it this, I need to have all this stuff done. And then at the end of the day, I wasted months, if not years of my life, money I did not need to spend on something that nobody wanted. So that is just my philosophy on it. Get that, because the rest of the part's easy. Kajabi is easy. Once you have the content and you just make these videos or however you're teaching it and you just record, then it's just cut, boom, cut, boom, cut, boom. Right, then it's just putting that part. That's the easy part. The hard part is doing it first, testing it, putting the information out there, seeing what feedback you get in you know, doing version 2 of it, maybe even doing the whiteboard thing again to a new group, doing that. So once you do that a couple of times, yeah, you will be so much further ahead and you'll have more confidence with your course, because you got the feedback that, you know, helped improve it. So hope that made sense. I know it made sense in my mind, and that's how I do business. I do not just drop 10 grand, 20 grand on staff. People will take your money like this, and say, yep, I can do that. I'll put you on Kajabi. I'll put you on this. I'll put you on this. I'll put you on this. I'll put you on this, without even testing. You know, test. Always test. Especially before you drop 10, 20 grand. Sorry, the gun show. Sun's out, guns out, okay? Hopefully you can incorporate some of these ideas and let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this was valuable, what you found valuable, and yayer, okay? Be amazing, because being amazing pays oh so